Hi, I'm Kevin Hill, and today I thought we would do another fun painting, so let's get started. We'll start off today with the 2-inch brush and a little bit of blue and white. And we'll start up here in the corners, and we'll just quickly drop in a little sky. Now I should explain what I have going on up here. This is just a black canvas, black acrylic, and I let that dry. And then I put some purple made out of blue and red right over top. Now I'm going to change to a 1-inch brush, grab a little bit of white, and we can drop in a couple of little clouds up here. Now we can change to a clean brush and just blend out this cloud. Tiny little circles, just blending out the bottom. And you can fluff the top too. Just lift it right up. And then go across. And we can go back to that 1-inch brush and drop a cloud right in front of that one. Look at that dark we left in there. That's what makes them stand out, look separate. Now with some blue and black and the knife, we can cut across and get a little roll of paint. And we'll drop a big old mountain up here. Now before we go any further, I think it would be fun to have another little mountain right up here. Now with the clean brush, we can pull that mountain out. Just grab it and pull it. Now with just a little tiny bit of white, we can come up here and drop a small amount of highlight on that. We don't want a lot. We don't want a lot of thick buildup. Just a tiny, tiny little bit. Because we want this to look nice and soft, like it's far away. Now with some blue and white, we can put just a little bit of shadow on that. Not a lot. We still want it to look nice and far away. Now to make that look even farther away, we can take just a 2-inch brush and lift up over the whole mountain. Now when you're done with that, you can pull this big mountain out, just like that. Grab it and pull it. Now, with a little bit of white on the knife, we can come up here to the big mountain and just begin highlighting it. No pressure, let the paint break. Just let the knife float right down the mountain. Now, with the knife and some blue and white, we can add a little bit of shadow to this mountain. Doing the same thing that I've been doing. Just no pressure with the knife. Now when you're done with your mountain, you can take a brush and just tap. And then lift up following the angles. Create some nice mist. Now with the fan brush and some black, a little bit of blue, we can just tap to create some nice little trees back here. Just by tapping. Now when you're done with that, you can take a 1-inch brush and a small amount of white, very little paint. And we'll just drop in a tiny little bit of mist. It's just at the bottom of the trees. Now with some black and green on the fan brush, we can drop in some bigger trees, just right up here. Using the corner of the brush and tapping. Just like that, just drop them right in. Now with the knife and some brown, we can just drop in a big old rock right up here. Now with a little bit of brown and white and black on the knife, we can drop a tiny little bit of highlight on this rock. Just a little bit. We want it to stay pretty dark. Just drop a little on. Now when you're done with that, we can go back to the fan brush and some of that same dark color. And maybe make a big evergreen right here. just using the corner of the brush. Now with the 2-inch brush and some yellow and green, pretty dark, just tap the brush and we can drop in some nice little grassy areas, just like that. Just tap with the brush. Now back to the knife, and we can drop in a couple of rocks that just hang over like that. Now with the fan brush and some blue and white, we can come over here and drop in a little waterfall. Tiny, tiny little waterfall. We'll put a bigger one in the foreground. Now we can think about highlighting these rocks. I have a little bit of brown and white and a little bit of black. Brown and white and black. And we'll drop on a tiny little bit of highlight to those rocks. Just a little. Don't want it to be too distracting. Now with the 1-inch brush and a little bit of blue and white, we can drop in another waterfall right there. Just like that. Maybe like a big, like there's a big boulder there and it's kind of rolling over the rock. Now with a little bit of blue and white on the 1-inch brush, we can just tap and get some nice little splash going on at the bottom here. Just a little bit. And we can take a clean brush and blend it out. Now back to the 2-inch brush that we were highlighting with, and we can drop a little bit of grass. It kind of hangs over. Now with the knife and some brown, we can stick a big old rock or a cliff or something right over here. We'll highlight it and then we'll decide what it is. Just for now, let's block it in, just like that. Now with a little brown and white, we can drop a tiny little bit of highlight on this. Just like that. Now, I'll go back to that 2-inch brush that we've been highlighting with this whole time. And drop a couple of little bushes up here. Just that easy, using the corner of the brush. And it might be fun to have a couple that grow down like that. Kind of push that rock back. Now with a fan brush and some blue and white, we can drop in nice little water right here. Now with a little bit of yellow and green on the fan brush, we can drop a tiny hint of highlight on some of these trees. Just a tiny little bit. Alright, I think we're done. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Don't forget to check out my DVD for sale. I'll put the link below. And also if you have Facebook, look me up on Facebook. I'll put that link below too. And thanks for watching.